Hey everyone, this is Cindy, and I think I'm getting ready to start another series of just a bunch of mini projects and put it all together in one video. And I have two ready right now, and one of them is I was working on these reading log journals, and the covers I had didn't really go with the digitals I had, so I got... Oh, I'm more talking about pages here. So, of course, I had a whole bunch of pages I can use, just generic, you know, like copy dyed papers and stuff. But I didn't really have anything specifically book related for some of these, because the digital kits I got were Edgar Allan Poe, kind of skeleton, skull-y type stuff, more like Halloween. I got two different reading ones, and they were like flowers and teacups and all that sort of stuff. So for some of these books, though, they didn't really go. So I thought, well, I'll just make some of my own papers. I want it more booky related, right? Not that kind of booky. Anyway, so I said, what can I do? Well, I can go, I wanted, you know, I was more caught up on the background instead of what I was put on them. But I went and looked at some of my copy dyed papers, and I found this sheet, which is lined paper, and I think I have a grill pan that's got holes on it, and this just happens to be how it turned out, because the ink kind of runs and it gives a screenish effect. So I have these little die cuts, and I'm going to maybe do those in later part of this video. If not, then it'll be in somewhere along the way. Making these, because I had that old quick cuts. I know you guys, well, you may not remember seeing it. It looked like a big pair of scissors, kind of very hard to use. And the thing I didn't like them for scrapbooking, which is when I bought it, was everything was too small. Well, now that's not such an issue. So anyway, I already had these already made, so I just glued them on there, and they're pretty thick. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but just look like open books, the backs of books. So I glued it on there, and then it turned out looking like this when I put it on the scanner. And just made a copy of it. So you still kind of get the dimension of it, but anyway, I just thought that would make a decent page for the journal. So then I did the same thing with these stamps I had. That's a open book, and then I have a closed book. You can't really see the front because it's not on there. So I stamped out a bunch of those and cut them out, fussy cut them out, and just glued them on the same similar paper, except this time it was a different, I think it may have been a pizza pan that had mesh on it. And that's what this page looks like. And that's the original, the master. And then here's when I took it to the scanner. So a page in the journal that way. And then, let's see. I had something, well, I was actually reading a book. Well, let's go do this one first. I already showed this one, I think. This is when I did a collage of library cards and things. So that definitely, I made it to be a collage paper and also a page in the book. And then I had a bunch of little things, and I thought, what else could I find? So I just nabbed some things from those piles I was sorting the other day. Actually, what started all this was I was reading a book. And, you know, most books I have, I pick up at you know, garage sales or thrift stores, Goodwill, or something like that, or library sales. And this one particular book had a bookmark in there that was this piece of paper here. There was an interlibrary loan date from the library I used to live near. And I thought that would be cool on a, you know, I thought, how can I use that? I got to use it because interlibrary loan, that's part of reading and all that. So that's when I got the idea to do this collage. And I mean, it's pretty wild, but it turns out pretty cool when you make a copy of it, because you see more of the little white spaces between it. I think that kind of helps it not be quite so cluttered up. And then I wanted the pair of glasses on there, so that'll be fun. So anyway, that is what it looks like as a page in the journal. So I think that was pretty cool. So that was one project I did. And I just, you know, like I said, did it off camera because I was doing a lot of fussy cutting and that sort of thing. And anyway, the next thing I want to do, well, I was looking for my die cuts. Okay, I'm going to do die cuts next. And in the process, you know, I found these stamps that went with that one set of die cuts. I think, I'm not sure. No, I don't think this does. I'm not sure where I got these stamps. And I think the packaging is around here somewhere, but I don't know if it tells anything about it or not. I'll find it later, and if it does, I'll show it to you. But I thought, oh yes, I definitely want the shelf of books, and I like this. It says yay and nay, and you can rate it by number of stars. So, but these are all pretty little, so I thought, what if I try stamping the whole thing at once? So I tried it once just before I started filming, and it wasn't bad. I smudged it a little whenever I was trying to press down, so I think I can do better, so let's give it a try. The trick is getting enough ink on it, because you've got such a big surface to cover. But I thought I would be here all day and half the night if I took these individual things off, put them on a block, and then tried printing them all out. So here goes, we'll see. And I've got this on top of an old mouse pad. And last time I took my lid, and that's when I kind of got in trouble. I tried to press down too much, I think. So let's see. And I've got smudgy on me for sure. Okay, it's not bad. I missed a little here, but other than that, this is when you would really need a stamp platform, I think. So that one's not bad. So let's try again. Well, this is not white enough. Okay. Open up my little thing. That one's not white enough. These are just not white enough pages I've ripped from books that had blank pages. Let's try again. My thought was I would just include a couple of sheets of these, just like this, in the journals, and whenever the person who gets the journal wants to use it, then they can just cut out what they want, and it wouldn't be all these little pieces we'd be trying to keep up with. Make sure I get that corner. Definitely a way to get your hands all inky. These corners. Don't want to smudge it. Aha, that one looks pretty good. Got a little issue there, but it's not bad. Okay, so anyway, that's the projects I have right now. I'm going to try stamping some more of these off, and then I'll clean up my hands and see what I get into next. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, hi guys, I'm back with another part of this video. I'm still making items for these reading log journals, of course, because you just saw the first of the video. So this next part, I'm just going to kind of show you what I did. I just kind of worked a little bit, you know, just here and there when I got a chance. And just different things I made for the journals. And like, for instance, I know you guys seen these a million times on other videos, but they're envelopes that had the windows, and I just collaged around them, and I used just stamped images and just some of that scrapbook paper I had made. Like here's some of that, just collaged around the edges. So those are pretty easy to do, and I like the crunch of them, I guess. So we'll fill those up with something. And then I had two of those pharmacy bags that I know I've seen Gail make. I don't know what she calls these, booklets or folios or whatever she calls them. But anyway, I'd seen her make one, or actually I think I'd seen her talk about it. I don't know that I actually saw her make it, so I'm not sure where she made it. But anyway, so I had two bags. I thought, well, that's fun, because once again, it's the crunch. So I just started in. I looked around to see what I had to go on these, and whenever I made the one scrapbook paper I made that had all the labels and things, this right here, that I just grabbed off of a bunch of books I had on my shelves. I just took the books to the scanner and set them up on their ends and scanned them so I could cut out those little spine label things. And so I had the rest of the books left over, and I just had it in my collage pile of papers. So anyway, I thought, okay, I'm just going to tear those apart and glue some of those on. And at the front of this, I just collaged it, so that's the front. And then I had, this is a pocket, and I glued most of the pages together, the gusset and all that, so that it wasn't real gappy all over the place, because like I said, I wasn't sure exactly how to do this. So this one has a pretty good pocket, and then this would be the inside of that, and this was from some book that had New York, and I put a little bit of Shakespeare there. And then on the back, I collaged as well. So they're just collaged, but on the back, it's got the pocket there is too, also. And some more of the collage, just Shakespeare and just different stuff. And then on this one, I put a pocket here, and I made sure this is all glued back so that, you know, you wouldn't be trying to get in to guess it. So anyway, that's just a lace circle, and that's from one of those spine labels. This was a map from something, but the colors I thought kind of went well. So this was just kind of a mess of different things, and basically it's got a pocket here, and a pocket here. I left it blank here because I want it glued on the page. So, and if you've watched any of the other videos, you know I'm including a lot of little pictures and things for whoever gets these journals to glue them in as they want to. So these two larger pockets will be a good place for that, and then like, this would be a good place for a tag or two. So, okay, so I made 2 of those. Here's the other one. That's just a stamp. Actually, I tried stamping it on this actual thing, messed up, of course. So then what you do is you just stamp on another piece of paper and glue it right where you wanted it to be in the first place. So more of the book spines, and some Shakespeare paper, and some more of the spines, and that was a picture of some stacked books. And so I have the same thing, a pocket here, and here on the back is some more collaging, and a pocket there, more spines and Shakespeare, and then the circle again. And this was from some of the scrapbook paper that I, one of the digital kits, I printed it out, probably Home Book and Treasures, because I got 2 from her. But my printer, you know how, you know, runs out of ink, but this picture actually was saved. It didn't have the streak, so I was able to rescue that, and I have a pocket here, and it's made to glue on again. So I only have 2 of those. I actually had a 3rd bag, but I cut it up before I realized, and I'm thinking it might have been just a little smaller bag. So, but I've got to go to the pharmacy again today, so that's not a problem. All right, another thing I did, and I've done these before a lot, is I thought I want a paper clip for the journals, because definitely want to be able to clip things in there, because if you're like me, I have lists all over every little piece of paper I can find to write on, and I don't have nice neat list of here's the books I want to read, or here's the books in a series, or just any notes or something, or maybe even a quote, you know, I just scribble it on something. So I want them to be able to clip things in. So I just made a faux stamp. Oh my gosh, I didn't stamp it. How could I miss that? I made faux stamps out of book page and just scraps that were on my table for the background. And sometimes it's a whole scrap, and sometimes I piece together scraps. And then the focal points, I use those stamps and just put them together. And the stamps are here, and I showed them in a different video, and I don't have... One of them I got off Amazon, Books, Labels, and Sunflowers, Scrapbooking Paper Crafts is the name of it. The other one, I haven't found the paper on yet, but if I do, I'll let you know. Anyway, so I just put some of the stamps together. I actually took some from one of those sets. I mixed the sets up because I like the book stacks in one, but I like the glasses in another, that sort of thing. So I'm looking for my ink. I can see it. There it is. And now I got to get my, there's my postal thing. So I forgot to do that. This is a deli paper that I've been using to clean off my stamps with. So I just need to put the postal mark on these. So I made the faux stamps, and I maybe a little bit more there. Made them into paper clips by just putting the paper and the paper clip on the back. So, and I just been doing 3 of these projects because I've got 3 covers ready, 3 signatures ready, or 3 groups of signatures, and I don't know, just a little something there. Okay, so even though I've got like 14 books I can make reading longs out of, I don't know if anyone will like them besides me, but yeah, but I'm just doing 3 at a time, because I could not do 14 at a time, not in the space I have. If I had a big room where I can have it all laid out, I might could do it. So anyway, that I think is it for now. I've got some pockets I've been working on, but they're kind of scattered here and there, so maybe we'll do that in the next video. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what I've got ready to go. I said a long time ago I was going to put the signatures, sew the signatures in, but I haven't done that yet. So that's okay. They keep adding stuff to them. And I just made 2 little cluster things that are scraps are on the desk. So the colors might work with some of these books. So I'll put them in that stack. Anyway, ended up with 4 of these. That's great. I will see you guys probably in the next video. I think I'll end this one and upload it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.